This week at Bungie, we have a little bit of controversy that they're going to be covering, and we have an announcement and more news on the world's first race. We'll be getting to all of this in just a moment. We can even see the raid belt here. But let's start from the very top. This week at Bungie, they go over a brief overview of everything. If you've missed any of this stuff, make sure to check it out. I have videos and news covering everything. The Among Us, Destiny 2 collab, the trailers, and so on and so forth. Ron is coming tomorrow, or March 10th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll be entering the new raid for the world's first race. If you watch a stream, cough cough, my stream, twitch.tv/LUCKYY, you'll get this emblem right here if you watch for 2 hours. So be sure to do that. This is part of the Twitch Rivals program. Then we have next up all the different rules they talk about. You'll be in contest mode, which will put you at -20 power. This is nothing new. This is pretty common stuff. And you'll have to beat the entire raid from start to finish. You got 48 hours. You got a long time. We'll see how tough a raid is. We'll see how long it takes for the first team to get it. My predictions are probably it's beat around 5 hours. That's my predictions currently. We'll see if I'm right or wrong, though. If you do finish World's First, Bungie will review the team that does it to make sure that no cheaters win World's First, and then they will award the raid belt as such. That's what the raid belt will look like. If you finish it, if you finish it within before March 21st, you're able to redeem these rewards right here on bungie.net/store. And you can see this is the raid jacket. It looks pretty good. It's got a pretty crazy inside graphic in there. And then we have new revelations and rewards to come. As mentioned, this is where they mentioned they have to fix a big issue. A new year of storytelling kicked off with Lightfall and will continue through our seasons between now and the final shape. While we're just a week into Season of Defiance and we don't always share future narrative details this far in advance, we feel it's important to give everyone a preview of a particular quest we're bringing in Neo Muna in Season of the Deep, as well as the rewards it will provide. So they're literally giving us details of stuff that's happening in Season 21, which makes almost no sense at all because we're at the start of this season, but it will make sense in a moment when you realize why. Throughout this quest, players will explore the city and learn more about the nature of the Veil, because everyone's really confused about that, right? And then it's something to do with Osiris finding stuff in the Ishtar Collective data, etc. And then they will be unlocking 3 new strand aspects. This will be made available for everyone that has Lightfall, and you're allowed to speculate. Lightfall owners will get their hands on the new legendary weapon upon completing the quest. This hand cannon right here. Now, why is that controversial, and why are they addressing Season 21 when we're only in the second week of this season? Well, the reason why is because they actually advertised this hand cannon in the official Lightfall trailer here. You can see, remember this graphic? This hunter has this hand cannon on, and Lightfall launched, and this hand cannon is not in the game. So it's an issue of false advertisement that they're like, oh, buy Lightfall, pure Lightfall, and get the hand cannon, and the hand cannon wasn't there. So a lot of people are pissed off and upset on Reddit and elsewhere. And so Bungie is clarifying, wait a minute, we are giving you the hand cannon. It's next season. It's next season you're getting the hand cannon. And so they're a little bit recovering from that one. Let me know your thoughts about that down in the comments below. And then we have an Iron Banner date change. There's a huge bug in the game where everyone's going invis. Maybe you've experienced it. If you haven't, your friends have experienced it or you've heard about it. It happens quite a bit. You have to relaunch your game. And so because of that, they don't want to launch Iron Banner into just complete craziness with Invisible Guardians all the time. So instead what they're doing is they're pushing Iron Banner back a week and they're bringing Trials up a week. And you might think, well, that's just going to make Trials miserable. Well, they're pushing out a hotfix later next week, so that way it will fix the Invisible Guardians thing. So Trials will be up next week and should be played a lot better. And hopefully this fixes that Invisible Guardian issue, which is a nice one because that was definitely bugging a lot of people. Next up, we have Prime Gaming Rewards Update. You can get all of this stuff if you link your Twitch to your Bungie.net. Then you can subscribe, if you want, to my Twitch channel. And you also get a new emblem, which is called Falling Stars, I believe. And then we have the new player guide. If you haven't checked this out, if you're a new player out there, I can recommend this to you. There's a link here. You can check it out. We have the player support report. We have everything that's disabled for the world's first raid. Grand Overture, disabled because of the blinding effect. Fighting Lion, disabled because it's so strong. Apparently it does way more damage to red bars than it's supposed to. Winterbite Exotic Glaive, disabled. Jotun, disabled because it had crazy ammo. It was just you pick up a brick and get 10 times as much ammo as you're supposed to. Hierarchy of Needs, Exotic Bow, disabled. I don't know why that one got disabled. Can someone comment down below what that was doing? Saitan's Ramparts for the Titans are disabled. Again, I don't know why that was disabled. Maybe someone can let me know. We have Thread of Ascent Strand Aspect. This was the one that you could put the grapple point down and you could just reload your weapons fast, so you could just spam your G-Horn or whatever, right? That's disabled. And then we have Empowered Finish Armor mod, also disabled throughout the entirety of the 48 hours during that time. Not to mention, they also said that your crafted weapon progress would be halted during that time, so that way they could give their servers a little bit of a break. So keep that in mind. Be careful about trying to level up your crafted weapons during the raid race. Next, we have character boost versus the campaign boost. They try to alleviate some issues and some confusion with the character boost versus the campaign boost. The only thing I've noticed is that you don't get the exotic, but it does give you your power level up to 1770. Then we have a list of known issues, and there's tons of them. The Radiant Status effect does not buff strand weapons. That's one. We have volatile rounds from Gerfalcon's Hauberk do not give anti-barrier to void weapons. That's a big issue. There's a lot of issues that they're working on. I mean, we've got a Christmas list here of issues, and they're working on trying to fix stuff, which was kind of expected with Lightfall, and hopefully they're able to get on top of it pretty fast. After that, we just have Movie of the Week, Artist of the Week, and nothing too crazy. Let me know your thoughts about all the stuff being disabled for the raid. Let me know your thoughts about the hand cannon controversy there, and make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll keep you up to date on all the news in Destiny 2. Smash the like button. Later.